Hey guys, and welcome back to another day of green thumb therapy. So what am I doing today? So for today, um, it's Sunday and have nothing else better to do. So I figure it's time for me to get back to taking care of my Epiphyllum plant that I have been growing for 1 year now, since last year. I got a bunch of these cuttings and I just rooted it. It's time to clean it up. I have all my plants under a citrus tree, and now it's starting to look really ugly, if you guys see here. So I'm just taking all my pots out and just cleaning the pot and making sure that they are nice and healthy. Starting to trim off any branches that didn't survive the frost or just look way too ugly, like this one here. I think this was just way too ugly, so it's just better off for me to just go ahead and just cut this off and give more energy for all this other plant to thrive. So, off with its head, I guess you call it. Even though it's still pretty good. I mean, you can still salvage this part here. What I like to do is just cut off here and just let this part dry up and just grow it. I'll say that. So yeah, I'm just been cleaning up all this mess here. We just bought this. Well, we got this plant potting stand as a gift from a family member, and I'm getting used to it. And then I have this one here. This looks like this one here is getting really yellow. So I did post it on Facebook, the Epiphyllum Facebook group, and someone mentioned to me that, hey, you know what, it's that yellow, it's probably better off to just go ahead and cut it off and give all the nutrients from this other one to grow, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4 and some little ones starting to grow here. So they say to better off just go ahead and just chop it off, and then just notice that down here starting to rot a little bit too. So I have plenty of branch here to grow. So just go ahead and just chop this one off. Yep. Yeah, must well just cut it off. Looks like it's starting to rot down here already too. Let's see. Let's give it a close look. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna survive. It's a little spongy a little bit, but better safe. Alright, and then here's another pot. Bunch of dead leaves down here. Clean it, get rid of it, so that way it doesn't create any kind of rot down here. I'm just checking. Man, look like I don't have any soil in here. I don't know if you can see this, but look like there's no soil. I might just have to repot this and give it a little bit more soil down here for them to grow. It's doing really good. And I believe this is actually another one I bought from a Epiphyllum collector down here. I'm close to my house. And look at here. I don't know if you can see this, but look at this. I am not liking this. Look at that. This one needs to die. That's what's been eating my plant too. I need to do something about this. Die, scumbag. Yeah, my house on my plant, they do have, oh my goodness, there's another one too. Look, 2. I thought I got rid of all of it, but they're slowly coming back.
Oh my freaking lord. Well, we gotta come out at night and hunt for them again.
Yep, that's what we did last year. We pretty much exterminate like 90% of all the snails and slugs. When we came out at night, there were a lot of snails and slugs, so that's how we kill it. Die. Any more anywhere? Alright, and then I have this one. This one here is actually quite special to me because last year during Mother's Day, people were selling Epiphyllum Plant left and right. So I scored a pretty big Epiphyllum plant for, I believe, $35. And it was blooming, so this was really beautiful. And I took it home. I took good care of it. I built a stand for it and everything, and it was blooming beautiful. And then a month later, we have a really horrible wind, and it blew off my plant, off of my stand, onto the ground, and it actually broke 3 branches off. You got 1, 2, 3 branches off here. So I cut it off and I just let it dry, and I completely forgot about it. And that's the beauty about it. I completely forgot about this 3 branch. I left it there. I left it to dry for a good 4 months. I have to say a good 4 months, and this plant refuses to die. And I finally saw, and I decided to plant it. When I planted, there wasn't any flower at all, and I just planted less than at least a month or 2, and look what it's producing. It just suddenly bloomed all of this beautiful flower here for me, and they are ready to bloom already. So I was really shocked to find out that if you leave your plant to dry for a really long period of time, especially a big cutting like this, to dry a really long period of time, and you root it, it actually produces you flower faster. So it actually produced it really fast with me. So I was really thrilled to see this branch produce so many flowers, although it did sacrifice quite a few small flower that's not going to bloom. Like this one here, it's going to die. So it self-sacrificed itself, and the rest here is doing pretty good. So I don't know if this one's going to survive, but all of this other one's surviving. So I was really thrilled to see this one surviving.